Some mothers wear lockets with pictures of their children. You wear the keys to a bazooka.
It's a rocket launcher. And it's yours. Take it. Prove you're with me. Unleash Medusa and Earth's alien menace once and for all.
Don't do it, Lena. Why not? I'm a luthor.
Go! I've got this!
You know, that door's not really an entrance. You know, actually, I just wanted to thank you for earlier on. Not only did you save the lives of countless numbers of my employees, but mine as well.
Now I need your help.
Anything?
I need help finding your mother.
My mother?
Your mother is behind Cadmus. She's their leader.
You're lying.
I'm not. She kidnapped me, and now she possesses a virus that she could wipe out the entire alien population in National City. I need you to help me find her so that she doesn't hurt any more innocent people.
You know, I thought you were different. You wear that symbol on your chest and everyone thinks you're good. How many times does your cousin put on that high and mighty costume and come after Lex? My mother's no saint, but you come in here and accuse her of being the devil incarnate. How long before you come after me?
I know what it's like to be disillusioned by our parents. But I'm a pretty good judge of character. And you are not like your mother. She is cold and dangerous, and you are too good and too smart to follow in her path. Be your own hero.
You can leave the same way you came in.
Prodigal daughter. Think she'll lose her hair like her brother?
Are you okay?
Don't.
You're still angry I had Metallo liberate you from that jail.
It makes me look more guilty when I'm not.
Even if they found out the truth about you, no one would change their mind. The public wants to believe the narrative they expect from us, that Luthors are evil. We don't get second chances. Look what they did to me. Stripped me of my medical license without even a hearing. Or worse, what they did to Lex. He could have fixed this planet for generations. But Superman twisted what he was doing, and they all turned on him.
Lex went insane.
Exactly. And if they could take the brightest mind on Earth and drive him crazy defending himself, imagine what they could do to you.
Stop the van.
I'm going back. To what? You have no life anymore, Lena. You have no one on your side. You're guilty, just like me. You're on the run, just like me. Join Cadmus, and together we can do all the great things you ever dreamed of. And with no Luthor men to divide us, I can finally be the mother you always wanted. Because I do love you. Let me prove it to you now.
You know I was at the jail to see my mother last night. You're the one that told me to go.
I know, it's just... people are losing it because of your mother's escape. and I wanted you to know so that you could be prepared.
Okay, so tell me, what are people saying?
That you may have also visited Metallo.
You think that's something I would do? You know, Kara, you are starting to sound a lot like a reporter and not a friend right now.
I don't mean to. Maggie, did you find Lillian?
No, we didn't. We're actually here on official business. Cara, I think it would be better if you waited outside while I talked with Miss Luthor.
No. I want her to stay.
It's okay.
The police were sent some surveillance footage I wanted to ask you about.
That's not me, okay? I don't know where you got that, but it's not me.
You're under arrest for aiding and abetting a felon, accessory after the fact conspiracy.
Hold on, Maggie, slow down. Just let her explain.
Stay out of it, Cara. It's okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you can't afford one.
His war suit, an atomic axe, a black mercy, everything we need to rid this planet of Kryptonians and every other alien invader once and for all.
You're worse than Lex.
I promise you I will be on the right side of history. Maybe then you'll believe that I was looking out for your best interests after all. Whether you like it or not, I will always be your mother. Oh, my beautiful boy. I had no idea. You finished it.
Supergirl, I can't believe you're here.
Kara Danvers believes in you.
Supergirl, you're just in time. I've been wondering if these worked.
Supergirl?
Well, that was easy. Want to try more of these toys?
Don't hurt her!
Sorry, she's got to pay for what her cousin did to your brother. Lock Supergirl and surprise him on a business trip, only to find that he was with your mother.
My mother.
She was already pregnant with you by then. They paid her off. Your father came back to try and rebuild our...
Hello, Miss Luthor.
Those are beautiful.
I wish there was more I could do to help.
Now you came to see me, that's more than enough.
Beth is in jail.
Good.
How you holding up?
When Lex was arrested, my mother was there. My mother saw her son dragged, bleeding and raving from her house. And when I got there, Lillian was tidying his room like he'd been away on a business trip. That's how I feel. Cold and calm. Until I think about Beth dying in jail, and then I feel warm for a minute.
You're in shock, Lena.
No. Loss does strange things to my family, and I have lost a lot of people.
Well, you're not gonna lose me.
I think when I feel things again, I'm gonna be very, very afraid about the person I might be.
You don't have to be afraid. I'm right here. And I'm not going anywhere.
Promise?
I will always be your friend. And I will always protect you.
Today was just our first test. You can't expect it to be perfect on the first attempt.
I quadruple checked my calculations on this, okay? The reaction of the polyatomic anions was supposed to be strong enough to spark the core of the generator.
Neither of us has gotten to where we are without persistence.
If I can't make this work, we won't be able to power the portal that we're building. This was supposed to revolutionize the way everything was transported, eliminate famine, the need for fossil fuels. I wanted to help my planet and get you home to yours.
And you will. You're making advancements in science that most people on Earth could not even dream of. No one said it would be easy.
What if I can't make it work? What if I can't get you home?
I have confidence in you, Lena. I am going to the test facility to check the progress of the portal. I know you don't believe it yet, but you are going to make this work. Because after all, the Luthor's Children's Hospital isn't the only hospital in town.
Fine.
Hello, Lena.
Where the hell am I?
I've been taking care of you ever since Supergirl nearly killed you when she attacked our portal.
Supergirl tried to stop you. I should have stopped you. You lied to me and used me.
I did what I had to do for my people, but I did it for you too. I meant what I said on the ground. You are a marvel. And I know that you are meant for bigger things, better things. But this is a planet of wasted potential, and you represent the best of your race. I am going to make a society worthy of you. So, get comfortable, Lena. You are where you belong, beside me, presiding over this new world that we will create together.
That chessboard's been in the Luthor family for generations.
Did you come here to yell at me for not treating the family heirlooms with respect, or to blame me for what's happening outside?
How could you let that woman deceive you? I taught you to be a scientist, to question everything.
No, what you taught me was to doubt myself. To look for validation elsewhere, so much so that I was willing to take it from the first mentor that offered it to me.
I'm sorry. I am, Lena. When you came to visit me in jail, I honestly wanted to be a better mother to you. But every time I've had the opportunity to choose you over something else, I've chosen something else.
Well, congratulations on saying the first honest thing in your life.
I have justified the worst behavior for the best of causes. But I was right. The threat was real. But maybe I backed the wrong child to stop it. The transmat portal you created, that was brilliant, Lena. And if you could do that with the portal, maybe you could do something with this.
Is that from Lex's vault?
He created it to get rid of Superman. Does it work? Well, you'd need to adapt it. But if you could, you would be the Luthor who saved the world.
Ms. Luthor, is there anything I can get for you?
Call the CDC and get every report they have on the outbreak. I also need the victims' medical reports, and I want to see every bit of data Morgan Edge has seen.
Right away. And I'm so sorry. There has to be another explanation.
There could be hundreds of other reasons why these kids are getting sick besides your device.
I mean, Edge is manipulating people to get revenge on you for buying Catco.
He's ruthless, Lena. You know that.
But what if it's true, okay? I told Supergirl that the lead in the device was safe for humans. She wouldn't have used it if it wasn't safe.
Yes, but using it saved all of us.
Miss Luthor.
Mr. Olson, come to tell Kara I told you so? Another Luthor takes innocent lives, news at 11.
Miss Luthor, despite our differences, I would hope by now that you would recognize that I see you as more than just an extension of your brother. However, I do think that you should get ahead of this thing. Which, in my opinion, I think you should step down from Catco. So whatever we report, good or bad, comes off as truthful.
No, that would look like an admission of guilt.
No, Kara, he's right. Whatever's happening, whoever's responsible, this is a public crisis, and the public deserves to be able to trust the reporting so that they can prepare themselves. They expect integrity from us. They deserve it, and they need it now more than ever.
Mr. Olson, you will run CATCO until this is resolved, and I think I should also step down from L-Corp.
Lena, we need you. We need you to help guide the research.
No. L-Corp has a brain trust that's more than capable, okay? If I'm involved, I could be accused of covering things up or even profiting from the sick. This can't be like Flint, Michigan, okay? Where bureaucracy got in the way. Helping people has to be the focus.
Where is she? Where's Lena Luthor?
Sir, please calm down.
I need to see her. She needs to answer for my son. You know he stopped breathing? They'd have put a tube down his throat. My boy is 12 years old. He is supposed to be laughing, outside playing, not stuck in some hospital with the doctors telling me they don't know how to fix him. You rich people, you think you can do whatever you want, that we don't matter. My son matters.
I am sorry.
You're sorry! You're gonna answer for what you did to my son. For what you did to all of them.
I want your best reporter reporting this. I'm not hiding anything. And set a press conference for later today.
Lena?
Hey, look, I made a metaphor.
Are you here alone?
Sam's running my company. Ruby's out of friends. What news from the front?
Nothing yet.
You know, you're terrible at hiding things from me.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. I came to let you know that I'm not done. Not by a long shot. Until we know for sure, I will turn over every rock and
Just stop.
You're one of the strongest women I know. Why aren't you fighting?
Because I did it. God, I did it. You know, all I ever wanted to be was good. My whole life, I was a pariah. First, because I was rich, and then because of my brother, so. And then finally, I did just one thing that was good, and Helen the monster that poisons children. You know, even Lex Luthor never did that.
Anyone who knows you knows that you would never.
Maybe I'm the same. People are sick. It's my fault.
There's still a chance it wasn't you.
I know you believe that everything is good and kind, and that is one of the things I love about you. But that's not the real world. In the real world, my last name's Bin Laden, and everything I do hurts people. You know, it's in my DNA, okay? So please, just stop. Stop believing me, okay? I am not worth it.
During Rain's attack, except Thomas Covell.
Let's see if we can get a quote from the warden on the record. Our department, what's up?
The Parks Conservancy is having a blackjack gala tonight. All the city's major donors are going to be there. I feel like a ace reporter would be able to find a story.
Okay. You guys heard the boss. Who's headed to the gala?
I got a story for you.
What the hell happened to you?
I survived.
Survived what?
An attempt on my life? How about this? Why don't you try 1,500 words on how this deranged trust fund baby hacked into my car and tried to steer me off the edge of this damn city?
Wait, you're accusing me of trying to kill you? Oh, that's rich.
Look, whatever happened to you, Lena had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so why don't you just turn around and go accuse one of the other 50 people who despise you in this city?
She shows up where I have breakfast, hangs out at the valet stand just a little bit too long, tells me to go, what was it, burn in hell? And then somehow, mysteriously, my car steers itself off the road, explodes into the water. Coincidence? I don't think so.
I don't put hits on people, no matter how much I despise them.
That's right, you like to do the dirty work yourself. Here I am, sister. Why don't you man up and finish the job?
Why don't you find the exit? Or I'll find it for you.
You better get ready to finish what you started because you've wound me up. And I'm not gonna rest until it's over. And I never lose. Got it?
He's gone. And security knows better than to let him in again.
He's not going to come back and try again in person. This was an uncharacteristic outburst. I've never seen him so angry. He's going to come back at me twice as hard. This is never going to stop.
But you're not the one who's trying to kill him.
No, he's tried to kill Lena plenty of times, and she's never retaliated.
So someone out there is trying to kill him.
He's got no shortage of enemies, but like you said, this is uncharacteristic for him. Edge is too good at covering his tracks to have somebody build a case against him.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have enough for a damning story.
We should really be focused on this car hack.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just tired of this cycle of violence, okay? I just want these threats, these attacks, these recriminations. You know, I've seen it ruin my mother's life and my brother's. I just want it to stop.
Well, that's what we're here for. Let your friends help you. Edge's car, and there's no sign of tampering.
You think Edge did this himself? Why? To frame me?
No, Edge is crazy, but he's not suicidal.
Well, whoever hacked his car, it's above and beyond anything the NCPD has ever dealt with.
What about the guy who hacked Maxwell Lord's limousine and tried to drive him off a cliff?
Yeah, I thought of that guy too, but there's no connection to Edge.
Ms. Luthor, the usual.
Thanks, Eve. Guys, listen, we've been at this for hours. How do we not have any leads?
Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree. Well, we can start with the attempts on your life, and maybe that'll get us into Edge's inner circle and look for new suspects.
It's poison. Go, I've got her.
Eve! Eve! The coffee.
Oh, I'm...
Relax.
How long have I been sleeping?
Where's Ruby? She's with her nanny. She's safe.
Tell me, what's wrong with me?
Most of your blood tests came back as normal. But I also studied your cell replication process. There's trace evidence that your cells have undergone a mitotal mutation that I've only seen in insects. It indicates metamorphosis. When you black out, your body seems to be changing on a cellular level.
Changing to what?
To her. Rain.
I'm not an alien. I don't have special powers. I bleed. I get sick. My adoption paper, Sam from Scranton. Look, I know you mean well, but I don't have the patience for this. I have to go see my daughter.
Wait. I thought this might be hard for you to accept, so I also compiled a timeline of the blackouts you could remember. This is the first one. And the next. And the next. And the next.
This is a mistake. I need to go see my daughter. Lena, are you kidding me? Let me out.
I can't.
Give me a second, guys. Lena Luthor calling me. What's up?
I really needed to hear your voice.
Everything okay?
I owe you an apology.
What for?
For ghosting you. For keeping secrets. But it's time to be honest.
About?
Sam Arias is Rain. Supergirl knows, and so do the appropriate authorities.
So when you were telling me about your employee that couldn't accept the problem.
I was working to rid Sam of Rain, to free her.
But she put Supergirl in a coma. How did you keep her under control?
The last of Lex's kryptonite. And don't worry, Supergirl knows about that too.
And you're telling me this now, why?
Because I gambled everything, my reputation, Supergirl's trust in me, my relationship with you on fixing Sam, and I failed. I really needed to hear your voice today, and I didn't want you to look at me like I was a Luthor.
Lena?
I've had enough of that today. I've got to go.
Lena,
I've had your back so many times. When the rest of the world was ready to pass you off as the new Lex Luthor.
My friend came to me. He was alone and afraid, and I had to do something.
I need you to level with me. Do you have any more kryptonite?
No. It's all gone. I used the last of it to keep Sam sedate.
James. What is it?
Patricia Arias is dead. And Rain killed her. And she absorbed purity and Pestilence's power, so she's now more dangerous than ever. Lena, you were going to have to tell Supergirl that you know how to make kryptonite.
Oh, no. James, you know I can't do that.
Lena, you have to. Okay, Rain is out there killing innocent people, and you were the only one with the means to stop her.
You know what happened when I told Supergirl I had kryptonite. Years of goodwill vanished in an instant. I became the enemy.
It's not true.
You're not being realistic, James, okay? We both know that Supergirl sees kryptonite as a personal assault. She sees it as a hostile attack on her very nature, and she will do everything in her power to stop me from making it, even if I'm using it for good. I just can't allow that to happen.
You're right. Supergirl has seen kryptonite in a certain way, but that's only because your brother tried to use it to kill Superman. But this is different. The world's biggest enemy happens to have the same weakness as Supergirl. So if you come to her as an ally with this to try to help her catch Rain.
James?
There's no one to pray to. There is no God. There is no Rao. There is nothing except you and me. And that kill switch you think I haven't noticed. The one that will end me before I end you.
You're strong. Ruthless. You are so much darker than you realize. You're just like me.
You wish.
I don't have to wish. I'm standing right here. I can see it with my own eyes. The same eyes that will set fire to you and your world if you don't press that button and end me.
Lena, we're here.
Did you get the rock?
Just in time.